Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, made it up to rank 20, so we're going to go over today everything that you need at 4ER. I got too excited. At 4ER, going into 5ER, and everything in between. Guys, you appreciate, if you enjoy the videos, appreciate it if you use the code CHICKEN in the shop. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, just a little thing, but it does help out. So if you like the videos, you want to see more Boom Beach Warships, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. All right, so, man, the first thing, there's a lot to go over, that's why I paused. The first thing is the base. The base was absolutely the most important thing that we figured out today. So this base was really, really good. I basically rode this base directly into where I'm at now. Of course, we matched up with Alfredo for our first boss fight. Shout out to Alfredo. And we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so this was the base that we needed. And in terms of what I'll do is I'll throw in some other bases too. If you guys don't like, obviously not everyone watching this video is going to have the same defensive tech that I have, right? Because I have the multi-node, I got boom cans max. You know, we've got all the goodies. But I'll throw up some bases on the screen, maybe right now. That if you guys are in like 16, 17, 18 looking to push forward, some bases that actually work. So I'll do that. And so next we'll go over the tech and the attack strategy. The attack strategy really came together today, so that's kind of the bigger thing, but let's go over the tech tree next. So still rocking the Tick 3 medics, that's all we need. I mean, we could max them out, would definitely be better, definitely be helpful, but I want to start spending my tokens elsewhere. Rather than offensive things. So you see today, all we really unlocked was, oh, actually, this was huge too. I totally forgot. We got troop health today at 100%. So massive, massive change getting the troop health. Now, I would only recommend doing this before going to 5ER if you have a chance at ranking up with it. So if you're on the cusp of, you know, anything, for 22 keys, I feel like it makes sense. I mean, 5ER, it's only, you know, it's 90 keys. So, you know, I think we can still get there relatively soon. But, yeah, that troop health made a massive difference in the attacks. And, you know, the base was all we needed on defense. Shout out to my man, Jess. He supplied the base. So shout out to you, Jess. He's got a YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe to that guy as well, because he's a warship. He's a elite warship player for sure. Okay, so now the biggest thing was everybody's now going laser rangers. So I know I recommended everyone go bombardiers. I still think that's valid. The problem with laser rangers is they need 100% troop health. So laser rangers are more of like a higher end strategy if you have more tech. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to have lasers and bombers and Kavan. You know, that's going to be the best attack that's out there at the moment. But, you know, we can obviously get where we need to get with bombardiers. A little bit less risky, especially if you only have 50% troop health, which is still lots for bombers and Grens and whatever else we're running. Yeah, so what I want to do right now is I want to go to 5. I'm not going to get the laser rangers right now. Since we went pretty defensive, I think at 5ER we're going to get a bit of a push. So that's kind of my plan, at least going forward, is get to 5, probably get Kavan, and then go to troop damage. But we'll see. You know, subject to change as always. But that's where we're at right now, just simply in terms of tech. And I'm going to try to hold on to those tokens because maxed rocket launchers are absolutely insane. If you guys are lagging behind a little bit, that might be a good thing to do, is just save your tokens, get those max rockets, and just fly into Diamond. If you can do that sooner than later, obviously. So take a quick peek at the leaderboard, see where we are at. Number 5 in Canada, which is pretty cool. And I don't know where we're at on the global, 100-ish. It's crazy how quickly that starts to move up, eh? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we'll have a crack at top 50 this season. I don't think that's going to be possible. But what I want to do is just, you know, focus on the content, bring you guys the best stuff. So let's get into our last attack here. And as you can see from most of these wins, almost all of these guys fizzled or got horrible times. That's how strong this base is. That guy was time. There was one time win. The rest of them are fizzles. So we'll show you Alfredo's attack. But I'll show you my last one here in just a second. I actually retreated, but this is a fairly common base, right? The compact 4ER base, extremely common. So the best way to take this one down is with wait, is this okay, I thought I had the other replay pulled up. The best way obviously to take down this base is with laser rangers, right? Because they're gonna shred it. That's the reason why my base has the engine room over here, because the lasers either fizzle or they take a very long time to get through it, right? So essentially, we don't really do that much. We throw down 4 bombers, 2 Grens, 2 medics, Spark with the Critter Swarm, and try to not have that happen. I usually drop from the bottom ramp. Sometimes I'll drop from the right ramp if everything is like super clustered up there. But otherwise, the bottom ramp's easier. And you see right here, I'm literally doing nothing. All I'm doing right now is saving gunboat energy. So save gunboat energy because we need to get, like, I don't know, at least 4 shocks in here to take down this area. But you'll see what I do right here. This is key. So on these damage amp cluster bases, the ones that have a ton of damage right here, I've found that the best way to do this, somebody was showing this today, I forget your name, Gadamas, something like that. Shout out to you. But yeah, you flare down on the ramp, and then it's like you're not taking everything on at once, right? You can kind of piecemeal your way through, and you don't have to eat the damage of everything that's there. We'll put it in 4 times mode. But yeah, from here, simply shocking, shock, regroup. The thing about having medics at tick 3 is we almost don't have to worry about the rocket launchers, especially if we have a healthy amount of Grens in front of us still. They almost become a non-issue. So we can just eat rockets, we can move forward. Obviously, max rockets are going to be a different story, but there's too much other stuff that we need right now to spend our tokens there. And that's exactly how we do that hit on that cluster one. Let's show you another hit on a base that's not so clustered, but it's going to be the same thing. All we're going to do here, guys, is we are going to just go straight from the left. Now, I like going from the left because what happens when you go up the middle is they end up shooting at all sides, and then all the good defenses in front start shooting at you. So if you go from the left, you're going to lose way less troops. The way these bases work is they want to clip as many bombers as they can, as many Grens as they can, or whatever you're using as they can right off the start, and then you have nothing by the time you get up here. So you go to the left, you take a little bit longer, but it at least ensures that all of your troops are going to stay alive, and that's the biggest thing, okay? So I wanted to make sure I explained this hit because it's, you know, it's kind of tricky. But the difference on this base is you see here, he's not super clustered in the back. It actually kind of splits open. So we don't need to do the ramp flare here because there's no reason. We can take both of these on, no problem. All we need to do is keep that shock blaster down. The shock blasters are disgusting. So we keep the shock blaster down. We move forward. I don't have that extra GBE node. And then from here, we're just simply free clearance. So let's do one live hit. We're actually not on a win streak, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. And we'll see if we can put it into practice. So you guys let me know in the comments where you're at right now in this season in terms of rank, in terms of whatever. I think for most people, myself probably included, that Diamond push is not going to come until 5ER. I think the 4ER window for Diamond is really starting to get closed, so it makes more sense to spend that tech, spend your keys going forward, rather than to, you know, kind of double backfill, you know, kind of in a sense what I've done already at this point, especially since it's not going to be as good. The 5ER decks, I'm not too sure on exactly how, if they're going to be better or worse. I went against one today, and it took me forever to get through the base. So I think if you have enough defense, it'll be all right. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards for myself, at least. But, yeah, if we can find a match, that'd be lovely. I'm running out of things to talk about. But, yeah, guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a like down below. Do appreciate it. It helps out the channel and all that good stuff. And, yeah, don't forget to subscribe and everything. Do you think we're going to find an opponent today, or what is going on? All right, I'm going to stop the video, and then we will come right back. Within seconds, we are back. All right, so this is the same base that we just looked at, so we know exactly what we're going to do. So what I'll do first is I'm actually going to throw out Everspark. Then I'll just chicken drop everybody here on the left. Throwing out Everspark first on the sniper tower just makes sure that we're not going to lose any bombers or anything stupid. The sniper tower will hit her once or twice. Not a big deal for Spark. Plus, the medics are going to heal her up right away. And she's going to throw some critters out to hit that sniper tower. All right, so we're going to come around this side over here. We'll take out the mortar. We only have the boom cannon to worry about, so we're not going to waste a shock there. I am going to reflare them up one more time because I don't like where they're sitting. But I like doing it this way a little bit better. It just, keeps the troops alive. It tends to keep the troops alive. If we lose a grenadier or, something, as long as we don't lose Spark right there, which we might. Yep. Oh, that's going to hurt. That might cost us the attack. That's probably going to cost us the attack. That sucks. I should have shocked it, but I assumed that Spark wasn't going to get targeted. That's kind of bad luck. Because now we have no critters to clear all these mines. So we're just going to be eating all these mines, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm going to flank them this way because there's way too many mines. Yeah. So we're pretty much done. I mean, you do have to keep Spark alive just, for the clearing of stuff. We'll do our best, but, yeah. Let's see. Those Tick 3 medics are going to get their, they're going to do their work, that's for sure. All right, so we got doodlers coming up here. Now, again, we want to stay up this way, and we don't want to spend any GB that we don't have to. Now, this one, he does have the damage amp, and he's got like a full cluster, everything, heavy damage and that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to flare right down about here. The only unfortunate thing is no Everspark is going to make this really tough because we don't have anything to clear the mines. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them go here still. We're not going to shock just yet. We'll let our medics do the healing that they're good at doing, hopefully. The only good thing about not having Everspark is we're not going to trigger any critter launchers, so we can basically just ignore those like completely almost. So let's just shock the rockets and the boom cannons, okay? Let's focus on that. Let's see if we can get in a good spot. That critter launcher might come over. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about is that huge pack of mines there. But if we can keep that down. Okay, shock there and there. Quick. Come on, medics. This is where the medics come in handy. But I think we are going to lose too many bombers here to keep them alive, guys, coming in on these boom cannons. If we had a little bit of critter action, we would have been fine for sure. Anytime I've lost Everspark early, it's always ended up in a lost attack. So a little bit unfortunate there, but we're just going to go for percentage at this point, I guess. And yeah, that's going to be that. That is going to be that, unfortunately. But yeah, you can't lose Spark. You can't lose Spark. Now, this guy is taking a long time, so I mean, we'll see. But once he sees that retreat button and knows he just has to get one more engine, I don't think he's going to have any problems. But it's all good. We already made rank 20, so we did what we had to do for today. And yeah, I mean, if it does come down to a tie, there's not that much time left. We certainly got a ton of percentage there, so let's see. Oh, it's Gren's 101. Let's see. Oh, no, he's going to beat us on percentage. Actually, it's going to be really close. I think he just got us, though. Shout out to Gren's 101. We played one more time this season, but oh, man. All right. Yeah, I think I definitely had more defenses left up. Or he definitely beat me on percentage is what I was trying to say. It's too bad because we were right there. If we didn't lose Everspark, we would have been fine. Yeah, that sucks. 11 stars, too. That's a lot because he was a rank lower. Boom. But there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Check it out. Backpack.